It turns out that I had some family connections here. So I came in the first instance because my brother was here. So he was doing some work as a dentist up in Clare. And I've got some roots as well in the mid-north with my dad having been born at Piri Hospital and having some family, extended family in Crystal Brook. So it sort of made sense for me to try out the mid-north, having also grown up in a rural area in South Australia, so growing up in Narracourt. I love the vineyards here as well. So that was a point that attracted me because there's always some greenery around, even on the hot summer days when it's sort of brown everywhere. There's those beautiful vineyards to look at. And just it was a vibrant place to come and visit. So really got a good vibe about the town. True, I'm not planning to leave anytime soon. My husband and I have really settled in Clare. We've built a property just outside of the town. So really putting down our roots here because it's a beautiful place to live, as kind of in a nutshell. The community's lovely. We've felt welcomed here. We've got into the school community. We've got 3 children. So that's been a really helpful way, I think, for us to meet new people, develop new friendships here, because really we didn't know many people when we first came here, and my husband's from Melbourne, so everyone was new. I just think we feel like we're a part of this community, and it's important to us to support the community with our skill sets, and I think we can provide a really excellent service here, and it's rewarding. It is a unique opportunity because it's based in primary care, and the GPs or rural generalists here are also the emergency doctors and the hospital doctors. We get to see the whole breadth of medicine, not just general practice, but medicine in its entirety. So not just from kind of your so-called cradle to grave medicine, we get that obviously, but just the whole breadth. We see surgical cases, we see sepsis, we see trauma, we see chronic disease management, mental health crises, and just chronic disease with mental health as well. I've been able to branch out in perinatal medicine, including mental health, but also lactation. My husband does a lot of extra skills in skin cancer medicine, so you can really make your niche here because of the breadth of medicine that we see. So it's super rewarding. As an intern here, you would get more direct contact with that breadth of medicine. Rather than being at the back, kind of in a group in a ward round, you're at the forefront. You're going to be putting in that drain. You're going to be doing the resuscitation. You're going to be at the front of it. So although that might seem a little bit scary at first, you're going to be well supported by our whole team. And having that hands-on experience actually reduces anxiety, increases your skill set, increases your resilience and your competence. So I think it's a fantastic opportunity for an intern. It's the best of both worlds because we aren't very far from Adelaide and yet we are rural. So we're far enough that you get that experience of being a rural clinician, having the breadth of medicine at your fingertips, and also being in a country community and getting that vibe, getting involved in sport, getting involved in parkrun, volunteering, really giving back to your community. You're just not super isolated here. Like it's just a beautiful supported environment to get your skills built up, whether you stay here long term or whether then you return to the city or elsewhere.